is no surprise that year after year, more construction workers die from falling from a height above 6 feet, with an annual average of 32 to 35%. Most surprising, according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, is that between 1993 and 1999, general construction averaged 8 scissor lift-related deaths each year. While some fatality victims were struck by objects, such as booms and baskets, a smaller percentage was crushed between either the carriage or the basket and some fixed structure. Falls from the elevated platform seem to be caused primarily by a worker's unsafe acts, such as leaving gate chains unattached, propping the gate open, or climbing up on or leaning over the guardrail system. Some even fell from step and extension ladders that were set up inside the platform. Knowing and following safety procedures could eliminate these accidents and deaths. That's what this program is about. Safety for scissor lifts. Scissor lifts are not considered powered industrial trucks. It is important to understand that they do meet the definition of a scaffold. Employers must therefore comply with other applicable provisions of Subpart L when using scissor lifts. Let's dispel the myth that employees must be tied off when working from scissor lifts that have properly maintained guardrails. If the employee is working on a scissor lift and is inside the properly maintained guardrails, there is no requirement they have other fall protection. If your company requires a full body harness on a scissor lift, then that is a requirement and fall protection is required. If the employee must work outside the guardrails for any reason, then additional fall protection, such as full body harness, must be worn. Regardless of the level of sophistication of any equipment on the job, responsibility for safety ultimately rests with the operator, his or her level of training and willingness to operate it responsibly. Some of the more basic safety rules include pre-shift equipment inspection and work area survey, use of proper personal protective equipment as required by safety standards and the respective employer, use and proper fitting of fall arrest harness device, aware of the manufacturer's specifications for specific equipment such as load limits, uses of a signaler or spotter where required, operates lift only on solid and level ground, operates lift with all other workers clear of the site, closes off-site when doing major overhead work projects, smooth, safe operating speed for various plant conditions, lift mobilizes only when the unit is in fully lowered position, all tools and associated equipment safely stored on the lift platform and are not tripping hazards. Many companies presently require that fall protection be worn with a lanyard attached to a lanyard anchorage point when working from scissor lifts. Each company's policy may be different, so follow your company's policies and procedures. The industry in general recommends that a full-body harness be used with a lanyard attached to a lanyard anchorage point when operating scissor lifts. Operating on an uneven surface. Encountering holes, debris, and drop-offs while operating elevated. Climbing above or leaning over the 42-inch minimum top rail. Overloading and collapsing the boom, i.e. using a man lift as a material crane. Making contact with electrical conductors with an uninsulated portion of the lift. Neglecting to deploy outriggers or brace sufficiently against tip-over. Making body contact with electrical conductors or entering the induction field. Operating the lift in inclement weather or low visibility conditions. Inexperienced or untrained operators. Unobserved, uncorrected mechanical or structural defects in equipment. The moral of the story is to know the safety rules, then follow them. We fully understand the temptation to reach out just a bit to do one little job, but when you do that, you're putting yourself or someone else at risk. It's just not worth it. Although there is no formal requirement under the General Duty Clause, it is recommended that all scissor lifts are required to rope off the area in which they are working using either yellow caution ribbon or red danger tape anytime there is danger that something could be dropped on a person below. With the use of yellow caution tape, a person may enter the caution zone with your permission. Red danger tape is used to ensure no one is to enter the hazardous area. Here there is greater potential for injury. No one should enter a danger area once it is roped off. Operators of scissor lifts must display a professional attitude and demonstrate the following skills. Number 1, respect for personal safety and the safety of others. Number 2, obey proper procedures at all times. Number 3, practicing proper safety and operating awareness is an important way of ensuring each day will be an injury-free day. Before beginning operation, ensure that the scissor lift has received its daily inspection. Inspect the condition of all safety devices, including emergency stop buttons, emergency lowering devices, if so equipped, and gate or chain in place. Any person operating the controls of a scissor lift or occupying the platform must be properly trained and familiar with safety and operating procedures. Electrocution hazard. This machine is not insulated. Maintain safe clearances from electrical power lines and apparatus. You must allow for platform sway, rock, or sag. This work platform does not provide protection from contact with a proximity to an electrically charged conductor. The purpose of the scissor lift work platform is designed to transport and raise personnel and tools to overhead work areas. The following points must be remembered when operating a scissor lift. Do not drive near drop-offs, holes, or loading docks. Do not raise the platform on slopes or drive onto slopes when elevated. Do not raise the platform on uneven or soft surfaces. Do not drive onto uneven or soft surfaces when elevated. Do not use without guardrails, mid-rails, chain, or bar in place. Do not raise the platform in windy or gusty conditions. Do not exceed the rated load. Do not use if working platform is not working properly or if any part is damaged, worn, or missing. Do not use near moving vehicles or cranes. Do not stand or sit on guardrails. Do not use under the influence of alcohol or drugs. Do not override safety devices. Do not raise platform while machine is on a truck, forklift, or other device or vehicle. Do not use ladder, scaffolding, or other devices to increase size or working weight of platform. Check for obstacles around the work platform and in the path of travel, such as holes, drop-offs, debris, ditches, and soft fill. Check for overhead clearances. Make sure the batteries are fully charged. Pull out the emergency stop button on the control panel. Select platform with base select key switch. Enter the platform. Pull out the emergency stop button on the platform control panel. Proceed with the job using the required buttons, levers, and controller located on the operator console. The scissor lift is equipped with a high and low range for travel. It can be used in high range in open travelways, but should be used in low range in tight areas. If painting is being done while on the scissor lift, cover up the platform, handrails, and controls to minimize overspray or splashing on the scissor lift. We haven't covered every safety feature of the scissor lift, but anyone operating a scissor lift must be trained and authorized by your company. You'll learn your company rules, regulations, and other information required to keep you and others safe. Safety comes in many different flavors, but the operator and people actually doing the work are the most important safety features on the equipment.